live in a Portland. You're watching Entertainment Plus on Channel 12. Portland, Port and Tony, you know the thing already.
Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor sitteth in the ways of sinners, nor standeth in the seat of the scornful. Is a whole heap of mix up that, right? But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law do we meditate day and night. Let us give thanks and praise to the Most High God, because it is he that had made us, and did not we ourselves. We must always remember, that we are his people, sheep of his pasture, and we must enter into his gates with thanksgiving and into his courts with praise, knowing that the Lord, he is God. And of course, after we give thanks to the Almighty, then yes, we can say thanks to our sponsors. Robinsons and Sons Hardware, they are located at 18 West Palm Avenue. For all your hardware supplies, check Robinsons and Sons. Steel, cement, lumber, electrical supplies, plumbing supplies. They have it at Robinsons and Sons. And they are open Mondays through to Saturdays. Adequate parking, and they deliver. Ella Systems Limited, 21 to 23 Harbour Street. The only complete computer store in Portland. Yeah, man, for all your computer needs, sales and accessories. They can build a computer to your specification. Just give them the specs and they'll build it for you. And of course, Tropical Lagoon Heights Resort. Yes, they are accommodation partners. So we have guests coming from Florida town, of course, Tropical Lagoon. Nested on the top of the world famous Blue Lagoon. They have the best rooms in Portland. Easily. I'm telling you. Check them out. Sexiest restaurant. And of course, they can do your weddings, parties. Give them a call now at 993-7717. Tropical Lagoon Heights Resort. Welcome to our topic for yet another Tuesday night. Yes, we have our big one for you tonight. Lots and lots of things happening in our community. Lots of things not happening. And, as Portlanders, we are too quiet. We don't talk about our whole heap of things. But a lot of things planned. And, of course, we have with us a representative tonight for the first segment from the Charlestown Maroon. Madam, good night and welcome to our topic.
Akwaba, medasi.
Hallelujah. Now I don't know what you just said.
I just say good night. Thank you.
All right. And that's the Maroon language you use. That's the African language?
Yeah, it's the Twi.
Twi language.
Or Tree, as it is really pronounced, but it's TWI, Twi.
Language.
Coromantee language, yeah.
And that comes from where?
Straight out of Africa.
Which country?
Ghana.
Out of Ghana. Hallelujah. Introduce yourself to our audience.
My name is Marcia Douglas, the acting colonel of the Charlestown Maroon Council.
So we have a female colonel. Now, hold on there. We know you come to talk about some things that you guys have planned on there and you're going to be doing. But me have to ask you first, as a female, I am basically on a road right now. I don't know if you know where the clock is in the town of Port Antonio. It is my vision that one day I will see a statue of Nanny standing where that clock is. May I go up West Street and may I look for Nanny right there, so.
Why not? Because they have statue of just about everything placed everywhere. Marcus Garvey statue is there. And I know that Nanny had done great things. I'm not thinking, I know that Nanny had done great things. Besides just the eastern part of Portland, of course, she considered the west. Because 14 out of Crawford Town, over there in Charlestown, just about 2 miles above where we are settling now, she moved over to the hills of Port Antonio, back into Ayfield, St. Thomas, and all the way to Scotts Hall, St. Mary. She would deserve
run all of that.
All of that run.
Right, and I am saying, as Portlanders, we have the only national heroine and we are afraid to put her forward. And I'm really proud tonight to see you as a female, as the acting colonel. What is the job of the colonel really, though?
The job of the colonel is to provide for the community, to instruct and to also advise.
So you're like the Prime Minister down at Charlestown?
Something like that.
I know the Maroons in Moortown don't pay taxes. What about those in Charlestown? You guys pay taxes?
Well, that has differ over a period of time when our grandparent thought the Michael Manley thing was the in thing and they wanted to vote. They were tricked into pay taxes in order to vote. But where we are at now, we are getting our people not to pay taxes because, I mean, our the historical timeline tells us that the land was given to us. So we shouldn't be paying taxes for those land. And so we are there now writing up stuff for the government to sign.
Because the Maroons in Moortown, they don't pay no tax.
Right.
Tell us what you have coming up.
All right. Coming up is our 9th annual Maroon Conference and Celebration. It's the International Maroon Conference and Celebration there in Charlestown. Our topic for the conference is Maroon and the African Diaspora, learning from the past, looking into the future. June 22nd to the 25th, 2017, that's when the timeline of the conference. And so it will be held at the Asafo Yard, Charlestown. That's about 2 miles away from the Buff Bay community. Going up that road and the Blue Mountain Valley Road, you'll find us located there in the square of Charlestown. You'll see the sign Maroon Museum and Asafo Yard. You can't miss it.
At a Maroon conference, what can one expect?
Well, at the conference you can expect conference presentation, where people would present on the topic, various topics that are given, like the Maroons of the African diaspora. So it will entail not only just us in Jamaica, but it will entail Maroons from all over. So they would do researches, they would present that academically. School will come in and do their skits and plays and dances and so on.
And you said this is the 9th annual conference. So you've been having it you have had it 8 years ago. What has it been like?
Well, 8 years ago, I mean, last year was...
8 years you've been having it now?
Yes, so 8 years. Each year it developed more because you have more interesting topic as you go along.
Right. And
you have more interest of people. So people would come from all over to really experience the Maroon way of life, the cuisine, they learn more about the Maroon art. They would come to live a moment or a day like the Maroon.
So it's a lifestyle?
It's a lifestyle.
What's the Asafo Yard?
The word Asafo means to dance, and so the Asafo Yard is a dancing ground of the Maroon.
It's a dance yard?
Right.
Hallelujah. So when people come on from the 22nd to the 25th, they're going to see a lot of Maroon dancing, a lot of drumming.
Yes. So on the 22nd, we begin where people come in. We have 2 speakers for that day. So we begin with the drummers and dancers, 2 speakers for that day, and more like a getting to know you thing on the 22nd. On the 23rd, though, is the Ancestor Quo Day celebration.
What is that?
Quo was the Maroon was the Maroon leader who fought for the Maroon. So he had signed the peace treaty on behalf of the Windward Maroon. And the Windward Maroon comprises of Charlestown, Moortown, and Scotsall. And so he had done that on the 23rd of June, 1739. And therefore we continue to fix that date as a Quo Day, the day of victory.
All right, now we see here Pamal, Nadine Sutherland, to name a few, Charlestown, the Carry Folk Singers, music by Muta Baruka, Charlestown Maroon Drummers. This is on the Friday the 23rd.
Right. And Amina Blackwood Meek, and also in the night would have been a roots rock reggae bonfire. So there's a large fire with drumming around the fire. So we have the Rastafarian village from Montego Bay will be helping to carry out the drumming. Hopefully we'll have the Kumina group from Moortown. Also we have our own Rastafarian group there in Spring Garden, and the Black Star Liner group, and so they would have be drumming 2 around the fire, us the Charlestown Maroons, and the Sing J's and DJs of the community.
What do you say to people who are sometimes afraid of the drumming because them say when that drum they start, it's a different kind of drum, you know? Speak to that for us. People are saying that when the Maroon drum, it's a different kind of drumming and all kind of things happen.
Well, when the drumming begin, of course, sometimes you may have that feeling, that jittery feeling or that tingly feeling, but sometimes it's because of your fear why you do have that. So you just participate in the drumming. You don't have to be up front.
Sending